Hey, love, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, where we deliver these channel messages complete from start to end. And we don't make you pay for the rest of it. The other thing here is that we do channel the messages 100% live, which means that going to pull the cards while you're watching. I'm going to shuffle the cards while you're watching. So I'm going to direct your attention over to the cards and let's get started. What's the first deck we're going to use today, Spirit? Okay, whatever I see or hear, I will tell you. The message will build as it's meant to. And I'm just looking at the cards to see what's the perfect cards. This energy. They want to start, they're drawing my attention to the universe has your back deck. So let's see. Okay, and they're showing me my expanded Celtic spread to give us this reading. So let's get some shuffles on the deck. They wanted some taps on the back. All right. Connecting body and body, connecting body, heart, and mind, connecting the body and the spirit, connecting the heart, mind, and body, connecting the heart, mind, and heart, connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit, connecting the spirit and the body, connecting the spirit, heart, and mind, and connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters in, of humanity, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise in all our days. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So they're saying, remember, when you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, that's how you let your highest self know and your spirit team know that you are here, present, and ready to receive these messages. So let's see, what do we have coming out? I see you in my comments. Thank you. It's so beautiful to see the way you all interact with one another. And, I do read the comments. I will answer anything that's relevant to the message as I'm guided to. So the first card out is the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And I see that in that experience, you are allowing, you're very allowing, and they're giving me the energy of being allowing of whatever is and accepting it and still remembering that the universe is conspiring in your favor. I mean, you're totally touched with pronoia, and so you know that the universe is conspiring in your favor, so you know you have nothing to fear. You know that it's working in your favor no matter what it appears, right? And so this allows you to, I hear, reset your nervous system and also to keep yourself grounded and relaxed as you have experiences. I just saw the lights flicker. Did you see that? I swear I just saw the lights flicker. Okay, I could be tripping, but it was just like a split second and the lights went black and then it came right back. So the energy is real. I'm going to say that much. The energy is real. And yeah, I just see that you trust in it. You trust in who you are. You trust in the universe. You trust in the love and support you have on this planet. You know that all your desires come into fruition and your needs are automatically met. Like you always have that. Like, maybe there was a time when it wasn't so, but at this point in time, in this energy that I'm reading today, that I'm perceiving right now, you are always having all the needs met. Like that's like I'm hearing it's automatic. Yeah, that's just automatic that your needs are met. And then the desires come in as well, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is swell. Okay. And so you feel fearless and you feel free because you're able to trust in who you are, in your own energy, and in the fact that the universe is conspiring in your favor, which means that when anything happens that to others might appear to be unfavorable, you are aware that somehow this also serves my best interest. Somehow this also is in my favor because the whole universe is constantly in my favor. Okay. And so I'm hearing you can point back at past experiences, previous experiences that you've had, and you're able to realize how, it was so good that you kept your head in that head space and your heart in that heart space, because it turns out to be true. There were things that would have taken other people out energetically, emotionally, and mentally, but they did not have that same effect on you, right? And so it's not about trusting other people, because people can let you down, but there's something about yourself and getting in tune with yourself. And maybe some of you are still working on getting into that energy of really being in unity with yourself, on your own team, on your, like, being your own best supporter type of shit. But others of you are already there. Regardless of where you are in this energy, this is either a learning message for you or a confirmation message for you. But let's see, why did this fearless and free energy come out for you today? And I am using the pictorial key to row. I've got it well shuffled. Let me see, why is this energy here? And it's because of the death card. So Scorpio energy, but this is about transformation and rebirth. With every death there is a rebirth. And so this is like, as you're in the okay, yeah, there's this downtime, there's this in between phase, right? And while you're in that in between phase, you know that the universe is still conspiring in your favor. You know that you can still trust in you. And so this gives you an energy of an awareness. Even I'm hearing awareness of the fact that you don't have to be stressed out about the changes. You can be confident because it's been proven to you before. It's not like this is your first fucking rodeo. It's not like this is your first time having life happen. Life is gonna life, but you don't have to face it with struggle and stress and strife, is what I hear. And you don't. You know how to face life from an energy of confidence, of knowing that you've been through situations before in your life that were tough as fuck, that's sure, but you got through those too. And so what else can you expect for life to do? What else can you expect for your energy to do? What else can you expect? But somehow this shit is going to work out too. This is the energy, is like, this too shall pass. Okay, so somewhere this too shall pass. Cycles definitely come out when we talk about the death card. And Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is a planet of digging deep, going below the surface, going deep into the water. Scorpio energy is extremely psychic and extremely powerful because they're very much in tune with the other side. Oh, I hear, yeah, awareness of the other side of the veil is a big deal. Yeah, so you may not be Scorpio and you may not know where it's in your birth chart, but you're definitely going through a transformation right now. And they're also drawing my attention back to the card from the universe has your back with the hummingbird, because the thing about the hummingbird is its heart beats so fast and it's able to maneuver in different ways. Like, it can fly in all the directions, it can float really well. And there's something about that heart condition of the hummingbird that allows it to fly and maneuver differently than other birds. Like, they definitely do. They don't fly like the other birds. The other birds have a different flight pattern, and the hummingbirds, when you see them, they flitter and they flirt about in the air, and then they can just hover, and it's really different. There's also a lot of stars surrounding this hummingbird there, and so that's like giving me that energy of the pronoia. It's giving me the energy of the blessed. It's giving me the energy of the protected. It's giving me the energy of the star. So yeah, let me see what's coming out from the true emotional deck. As you can see, I've got this well shuffled now too, to go with this position in your spread. Let me see what else do you have for the tribe. Oh, illumination. Wow. As I saw the card illumination, I heard, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I heard I could see all obstacles out of my way. I heard out of my way, and then I heard move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Okay, so you're realizing some things about what how to get out of the way, and I see that as you have that realization, and you have this confidence in yourself and your well-being, in the fact that, like I said, you can look back through your past and see how you went through shit that I heard that people wouldn't really believe that you came through it the way you did, but you came through it amazingly. And what that did was it gave you confidence that you would always be taken care of, and that somehow, some way, things end up working out at the end of the day. And so, knowing that, it gives you another approach to the life, the fact that life still lives, because we still live on planet Earth. So, what we are saying is that regardless of what comes up and how that experience is looked at by others and even perceived by you yourself, you have a innate and even more profound, deeper, very strong knowing that you're attracting from, which is even this, even if it's a shitstorm, it works in my favor. And every dark night must yield to a light day. And so with the illumination card, it's totally giving that light day energy and the freedom that is there as you bring your energy and intention to situations, and you have your faith and knowing that things somehow work out, it gives this freedom that it talks about, fearless and free, right? And so a situation has come to an end. This situation that's coming to an end gave you a lot of different perspectives once you saw justice in it, but you couldn't see justice until you closed down a habit, a situation, a relationship. You had to close that down in order to reach that justice. And you closed it down because your soul guided you to, and you just couldn't do anything else. I mean, you could have, but it wouldn't have felt right. And it wouldn't have honored your own thought process. It wouldn't have honored your spirit. It wouldn't have honored all the things that you became aware of, right? And so that took a lot of courage and faith for you to do that. And when you did that, that was you moving through an obstacle. And so then the universe says, oh, they changed their order. They don't want this no more, or they've aligned with something different. And so as you don't align with something anymore, you don't give your attention to that anymore, that situation must come to an end. That situation must change. And so this is why it's more important for us to focus upon what we desire and what we choose for ourselves rather than the things that we would not like to have more of, because where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. And so, like people like to do their cleansings. If you do cleansings in your home or over your energy, maybe use sage or palo santo or whatever technique you do. Maybe you use an egg or salt or water. I don't know, whatever you do. But the fact of the matter is, if you're doing cleansings and you're like pushing out negativity and you're pushing out whatever low vibrational experience you're not choosing anymore, the thing is, that's working contrary to your best interest, because it must exist by your attention on it. It must exist by your attention on it. So rather than try to push something away, it's about bringing in what you choose, right? So let's say, for example, somebody feels like a client told me today, she felt like somebody put roots on her because she'd been having some interesting experiences on the road. And I told her, I'm like, well, you have to understand that you have more power over that. So if she was to do a service, it would be about bringing in her safety, her well-being, her best interest, the fact that she is secure and that everything works in her favor, instead of pushing away somebody else's intention, right? So for somebody, this could be about health rather than, I don't want to be sick anymore. It would be wiser to give more attention to all the ways and places where you are healthy, where you do have health, where your functions are functioning as they are meant to, right? If you're looking at wealth consciousness, it's not like, oh, I don't want to be broke no more. It's, I am grateful for this form of wealth that I do have, because anywhere you could put the intention and your energy on what you want and or choose or desire or appreciate or are grateful of, that you would like to have replaced that other thing, then it's like you can feel the energy in your life with that. And by feeling the energy with that, it must push out the rest, right? It must push out the rest. And by the lack of attention on what you don't want, then you could put all the attention on what you do want. And it's like, obsess about that some more, and then it's amazing the way that that comes in. And so I see that you've already done this in some form or fashion where you did it naturally, um, from some innate knowing that's just inside of you, or whether you did that because you're learning how to use your focus and your intention and your magic and your energy more beneficially for yourself. Because this is one of the cold pieces to grasp, is that you're a master manifester, baby. But the thing is, you've been materializing some shit from your manifestations that you don't want because you're focused on it. So somebody says, well, I didn't choose for this to happen and that to happen, but actually you did, because you kept telling that same story of another time that that happened, or another way that that happened every chance you got, instead of telling a different story, telling a better feeling story. Abraham Hicks is coming through really strong today, channeling that Abraham energy for you in these messages. So if you don't know Abraham, you might want to go check that out, because there's a lot there that will benefit you. Get that going in your YouTube algorithm. Also, the growth on our channel is phenomenal, and that's all thanks to you and me for showing up, right? Because we show up. And so then the algorithm gets boosted and it grows more and more. And so that allows others, this is of humanity, to find the information and to be in tune with us here. And so I want to thank you for that, right? Because there's people out there that are like us that want to know this information, but they haven't heard it in a way that hits, right? And different ones have different ways of telling the experience. Likewise, because I'm hearing this too, likewise, you're attracted to this channel because you like the way I speak, or you like my voice, or you like the way I pull the cards. Maybe you like the channel way I channel these messages. Maybe you don't like none of that, and I just irritate the fuck out of you. So you just keep coming back because your shadow knows. But either way, there's others like you, and some of you I see also even being guided to be the hummingbird, to come over and flirt and flitter around these people, and drop some truth bombs here and there, drop some truth bombs here and there that contributes to another person's expanded awareness, because that's where it really is. It's about expanded awareness. So I'm saying in this energy, like, you expanded your awareness so much, and you shifted your point of focus real hard to where something has to go. It can't exist in your energy anymore, because you're not giving that thing attention anymore. Now your attention is going somewhere else. And that's a beautiful thing. And yeah, it looks like it's serving you really well. So let's go into our next position now, finally. The next position we have is your opportunity. I choose love no matter what, is the energy. And then it's coming out with the Six of Pentacles, and it's coming out with workplace affair. Interesting. So that is giving me, it's not giving me affair as in cheating, but it's giving me like the energy where, absolutely, we were just talking about how you're going to be having some conversations with different ones, right? This, for some of you, is literally people at your job, but also this is with the Six of Pentacles, this is sharing, right? There's other people that don't know what you know, and so sharing information that creates awareness when it's appropriate, when it's guided, when you feel the urge real strong on your soul, is an extremely loving thing to do. And so I see also experience here where, this is another level, because we were talking very spiritually, but they're showing me on the physical level, like there's a relationship where somebody in this relationship was having a workplace affair, and you were giving too much to the experience, and although you love this person, like, that's what's come to the end, is that workplace affair. That workplace affair took somebody out of the game. I see that as well here. Somebody had a workplace affair, and that shit took them right up out of the game. They can't be here no more. um as far as putting in, your contribution to humanity by giving these words, sharing awareness, sharing expanded awareness of what you've learned and what's benefited you in life with other people, what a loving act, I hear. And so it's like, yeah, they don't know and they don't have this wisdom, and so you give. I also see that at your job, I do see that there's an opportunity here, because somebody has been noticing the way you handle yourself, that you are receiving raises. You're receiving promotions. More importantly than promotions, though, is the raises. I'm seeing more income coming your way because of your contribution, because you are being recognized at this time for the way you do your work, the way you interact with other people. It's actually really gorgeous. So let me see what you're standing on in this energy. Below you, you're standing on: my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. And I hear you like consciously acknowledging, like, this is just a reflection of what I am. This is just a reflection of my self view. Knowing that is extremely empowering. When you know that the outside world is reflecting your inner views, your self views, that's a very empowering thing. And so you can look at those things closest to you, the things that affect you most emotionally, and you can see what is going on in your inner condition. Anywhere where there are challenges, you can see that that's reflecting something inside of you that's wanting to be acknowledged, released, transmuted, healed, mm, transformed. And so let me see more with this. What is being reflected? Seven of Wands. On guard. I heard on guard. I heard on guard, like a person that does the fencing. You know how they do on guard. Yeah, that's what I saw. Okay, let me see. And then romance. Okay, romance. So there's an external experience that is showing you where you are guarded in regards to romantic connections. I heard, yeah, you learn to protect your energy. You learn that out of all the different people that are approaching you, it doesn't mean that they qualify for your presence. I heard, yeah, the first time that they say they're going to do something and they don't, like, you remember that? Yeah. When people don't reply to you, you're like, okay, then, well, thank you. That counts you out, like, right? So there's this energy here of you are protective of your energy and who you share that with in regards to romance. I also see where you're protective of your romance. Yeah, somebody got counted out because in romance, you're very protective of your romantic interests. And the fact of the matter is, there was a workplace affair going on. So now somebody is counted out. Maybe somebody got fired from the company because of their inappropriate romantic advances. I'm here. But there's also this energy of, anywhere where you felt that you have been overextending yourself, or like maybe I see like other people being intimidated by you because of the fact that you have a very guarded energy and you don't fall for BS in romance. You don't fall for head games in romance. It's not easy to dupe you. It's really not easy to dupe you. Like, a lot of people don't have upright in romantic intentions, right? And so you're aware of that, and you don't play no games about that. Like, you don't like you'll only play the fool, because I heard everybody plays a fool sometimes. But listen, the thing of it is, if you play the fool, you only play it so long and to a certain extent, so you can see what a person is really about. So there's that energy there. Anything else you want to say about this? I do see that it's been a good thing that you've been protecting yourself with your romantic interests, because they're showing me that there's romantic interest that is fitting for you. And fitting, they're showing me like a well-fitting outfit or well-fitting pairs of shoes, right? This romance that fits you is going to show up. So I see you staying sucker free, baby. You're staying sucker free. And that's a beautiful energy. Like, why entertain yourself with suckers when you know that they're suckers? Like, we don't need that around here. And we did enough of that already. I heard we did enough of that already. Okay. So you've been staying sucker free, but so the reason I saw that, just so you know, like, you've been guarding yourself, and see these branches growing from this side of the card, and then on this side, the romance. It's like you've been generating an energy, because every time you shut the stupid shit down, it's like the universe gets the signal, and this actual romance that fits you is growing stronger and stronger. I hear, and it's larger than you know already. In other words, the energy is reaching a culmination point in your physical reality. So let's find out some more what spirit want to talk about this in this message. Let me see. And behind you, in your past, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Again, this is that pronoia energy. Let me see some more with that. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, the Queen of self development. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And let me see some more from the true emotional. Secrets. Okay. So in your past, while you were here, so this is the thing. I feel I can see where whoever was keeping secrets from you about a workplace affair, like they didn't know that you had enough self development that you could still stay connected to your joy, right? And so I hear happy go lucky. I hear happy go lucky. So you kept yourself happy, and boy, you got lucky. You go lucky. You get lucky. Because of that, it's like because you're connected to yourself in a pure, positive way. You keep your joyful presence 100% to your best ability. I'm seeing that what happens is you end up knowing and seeing what you need to know and see. So whether that comes because this person's forced to open their lips and tell you their truth, or somebody else is, or you find evidence, or you see it in a dream, or you see it in a vision, a waking vision, or if it's just a feeling you have that guides you, you are self-developed enough that you can look at the physical essence and you can see beyond what somebody wants you to know. Somebody didn't want you to know nothing, right? This is like a person that doesn't want you to look in their phone. And this is like a person that didn't want you to know that they went home to work early that morning so that they could go have a workplace affair. But you woke up and you found out anyway. So you were like, what the fuck is going on? You're supposed to still be home. Where you at? Oh, I'm going to work early. Oh, are you? Why? It's way early. Like you're a whole hour early. What do you got to do at work for an hour early? With some bullshit. I heard with some bullshit. In other words, you get put on like because you're connected to yourself, right? To your joyful presence, the universe supports you by showing you what you need to know. So you don't have to go snooping in people's phones. You don't have to stalk people and spy on people because when you need to know information, it will show itself to you. You know, if the key has to disappear and then reappear in the morning so you can know what the fuck was going on. Trust and believe the universe will show you. Like, you don't have to be a snoop. You don't have to act suspicious all the time of anybody that's in your presence, and you know that already because the universe will reveal the secrets to you, and it's because you have this joyful connection to self, to the universe. Okay, and that is going to keep you locked in with your highest self. Anywhere where there's something you need to know that could be detrimental to you, that could be damaging, could be hurtful, oh, you'll be put on. The information will come directly to you. Like, like I said, whether they're made to open up their mouth, or a key has to disappear, or somebody car gotta get broke down, or some weird shit happens in the physical realm that gives you the insight and the clarity you need to know about that weird ass feeling you were having. Like something just don't feel right. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, and you're like unsuspecting because I hear happy go lucky again. Like you're just happy go lucky. You're always like happy because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Yeah, you feel like joyful most of the time, most all of the time. And even when you take a dip for a minute, you go back there. But the power in that is that it keeps you connected to the authentic self. It keeps you connected to your highest self, which is your universal connection. Or some people like God. That's your connection to God, right? And so the energy of it is because you're there, you can see the secrets. You can see the shit that they didn't want you to find out. Because the minute they conspire against you, like your higher self heard all the shit. Your higher self saw all the secrets going down. Like your higher self heard all those conversations that they thought were never gonna get back to you. Your higher self saw the text messages, saw the plans, saw whatever the fuck they had up their sleeve, and put you on. And it usually starts, I hear, it usually starts for you with this weird feeling. What the fuck is this feeling, right? And then there's something that happens in the physical to reiterate or confirm for you that you were right. And I heard, and you may never get the truth out of these people that you had dealt with in the past. They may never come clean because, lie till you die. That's how these folks are. They be lied till they die energies. But it doesn't matter. They could lie through their teeth all they want to till they blue in the face. You already know. You already know. And it's because of your self development. Your self development puts you on because your self development is your connection to who and what you truly are. The highest self of you, which has the entire roadmap, has 100% vision of everything in the physical and the spiritual, right? So let me see what is going on above you in this energy. You have the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. This is where you say, well, fuck it. This is the fuck it card. When you say fuck it, it is what it is. Just show me what it is. Oh, that part. Whoo, and then I just heard it. Universe, show me how this person truly feels about me. Or show me what they don't want me to see. Or show me who they really are. Or show me if they're supposed to stay in my life. Handle it, fix it. It's done, it's done, it's already done. It's like, because we started out with your intention, right? So if you set the intention for a universe to show you and then you just get out of the way and trust what comes, oh yeah. I actually mentioned this very technique to several clients, and boy, that shit always works, right? When you ask the universe to show you what you've been missing, show you what they've been trying to hide, show you who they truly are, show you how they truly feel, that shit works good. That shit works amazing, actually. Let me see some more with this. We have the Ace of Cups. Love it. We also have, oops, Love Spell. Lord and mercy. Lord and mercy. Ah. So when you ask the universe to show you what the fuck it is and what could I not see, that was like an act of self-love. And you overflow, and that's why this love spell is here. Oh boy. So now you to ask a question, Lord source, show me why, show me what it is. mm. And I'm hearing the song from the Cardigans, Loveful. Yeah. You love me no longer. I know that there is nothing here that I could say to make you stay. I don't remember all the words perfectly. Yeah. Love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me. I couldn't care about anything else but you. Okay, so that's the energy. Somebody wanted you to care only for them, and they just wanted you to love them. They just wanted you to love them. And now you know. They just wanted you to love them while they over here having a secret workplace affair. Like, Lord of mercy. Well, they keeping secrets from you. If you want me to love you so bad, why don't you just put all your love right here while you giving your love away to somebody at the job site? Like, what the fuck are you thinking? So you're just like, you know what, universe, just show me what the fuck it is. And if they gotta go, make that clear and let that happen. And if they're supposed to say, show me why. Like, show me why they need to be here. Okay, at this point, it's like, show me why. That was an act of self-love. When you tap again, this is your connection to self, that self-development work that you've been up to, that staying connected to your higher self, to the true version of you that allows you to trust in yourself enough to allow the surrender to happen so the universe can show up with the answers. And the information was, it was a love spell. Uh-huh. And that's a whole spiritual violation in of itself when they have a love spell on you. So you could have felt like, so yeah, you could have, some of you felt in this like, why am I letting this person get close to me? I don't even like them like that. Or, I don't understand why I'm going along with this. Well, this person was trying to work a love spell, right? And there is also something where, um whether it was a specific person or an energy that was, I'm hearing, cast over like your family line or something like that. It was self-love that breaks it. It was self-love that breaks it. And so that's why the death card was here. That's why this transformation is here. Because that shit is broken from the self-love that you have. You know that. And so the evidence of that shows up when fake fucks leave your life. So I heard, don't question when different ones don't want to be around you, when different ones can't sustain in your energy, when different ones feel it's time to go. So some of you are not resonating with the fact that this is about romance, But this can literally apply to any type of life experience, and it does. I'm hearing, and it does. So pay attention. I heard read between the lines, catch the energy of it, because it is about the energy, right? So let me see what's coming in front of you. It says, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. I choose love was here, though. It was here. Which one? This one up here. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. I choose love. Perfect. So again, we have I choose love in two places. It is the one that's crossing you, which is your current opportunity, right? Ha! I heard you know that they're gonna get what they've been given. You know what they're gonna get, but what they've been giving. Like the energy that people come out with is what goes back, and so you always gonna find out what's going on. So some of you will resonate more with like somebody trying to control you and manipulate you through focus, for through intention, through energy work, through black magic. I'm just gonna be frank and just bust out the word, like through black magic. That's a really stupid ass move. When you're spiritually sensitive, you can sense it. You can feel it. It feels like this numbing of your mind. It feels like, why the fuck am I doing this? It feels like foggy in your head. It feels like foggy in your head when somebody's playing in your head, right? And some of the tribe has actually experienced this so that you would know what it feels like. And I hear nothing that they wanted to accomplish was actually successfully accomplished. Any facade of it being accomplished is returned to sender once spirit has the awareness of what that feels like. And why do you need the awareness of what that feels like? Because remember, we were talking about how you're going to share some of this information, empowering information with other people that cross paths with you. Some of you are going to cross paths with people who are experiencing black magic in their life. And when they describe that experience to you, you're going to know immediately, oh, you need to protect your energy, baby. You're giving your power away to somebody. You're letting yourself think that that person has more power in your life. You need to recall your power and your energy from that person, and you probably need to cut ties with them. And you'll be able to tell them what they're experiencing based off of their relating their experience to you, because you know what it feels like when you've experienced it yourself. And that's going to make you a teacher, like a real teacher. See, you can't be the teacher if you ain't been the student. You're going to have to learn the shit if you're going to have to teach the shit. Right. And there's a lot of people out here that have been getting away with doing black magic on folks for a long time. But the way this energy works now, like they need to have some sort of permission slip. So if the people are giving a permission slip by giving their power away to them, by in their own consciousness believing that these other people have more power than them, they need to reclaim that. And you're going to be able to pick up on those details through their relating of their experience because of your awareness. Yeah, Knight of Wands coming out with this. And the happily single, doing you, dating, stress free, setting goals, career focus. It's like, yeah, listen, right now, the act of self love is literally with you. Yes, perfect. Because I took myself out on a date. We decided we wanted to go take a walk on the Fremont. So we brought the lady out tonight. And when people that saw me knew me, they were like, oh my God, you look so good. I'm not used to seeing you in a dress. And I'm like, yeah, my lady wanted to come out. So I took my lady out. But why? Because like whoever, they didn't know that the lady I was talking about was me. Like they didn't understand that like I'm taking myself out on a date. They thought that there's some other person that's taking me out on. No, it's not that. It's you taking care of you. I heard you deserve it. You deserve to be treated well. You deserve, it's like anything you would want a partner to do for you, doing it for yourself. Like, yes, I love my lady to take me out for drinks, take me for an evening stroll, take me out dancing, whatever. Let's go play a little bit. Let's put $20 in the machine or something like that while we have drinks and smoke. That's cool. But the fact of the matter is, if they're not there to do it for you, doesn't mean you can't do it. So you do it for yourself. I love when my lady cook me a meal. So what you do, you cook your meal. The meal that you were craving, you get up, you go, you buy your ingredients, and you cook that meal and you serve it up to yourself and you enjoy that shit, right? You would love to have your partner give you a massage. Well, why don't you get the lotion out and give yourself a fucking massage then, right? You would love to have your partner, because I heard, ooh, I wanna sex you up. Yeah, well, then sex yourself up, like legit, right? And so take care of you the way you would like somebody else to take care of you. That is a beautiful act of self-love. And one of the things that that's going to do is keep some shit out of the way. All that flight by night shit, you're going to keep all that out of the way because you're going to be focused on getting it, on the fact that you're actually getting it. So what happens when your focus goes to, oh, I'm getting it? Just focus on the fact that you're getting it instead of worrying about, oh, but I'm the one giving it to myself and then lowering your vibration with that. Just focus on the fact that I get everything that I want. I get treated well. And I hear like, and thank yourself for treating you so well, right? Like, give yourself the hugs and kisses, baby, that you want. That's okay. But the more you focus on the fact that you're getting what you want in life, the more you be getting what you desire in life. Your desires are fulfilled in that. And so it's like this inspiration, this guidance that hits you, this God take shit urge, Night of Wands, to go do some shit, right? Maybe you're going to dress up different. Maybe you're going to do something different. But taking advantage of, yes, this is what myself wants, so I'm going to give it to myself. I don't require somebody else to come give it to me. I could do it for my fucking self. As a matter of fact, that was one of the reasons I started dressing in boy clothes. When me and my first girlfriend broke up, I started asking myself, like, what does she give me that I can't give myself? And I realized, like, I think she's sexy as fuck underneath them boy clothes, and them boy clothes look good on her. So I started wearing more boy clothes, and I gave that to myself, right? And then, the lady wanted to come out. So we put on the girl clothes and we honored the lady. Some of you ain't going to do the switcheroo with the clothes. That's fine. But the message is still the same. What do they give you that you ain't been giving yourself? Figure that out. Get to that source. They have conversations with you. Well, you better learn to talk to yourself, right? They have they have they take you out, they cook for you, they give you massage. I'm just getting the same old shit. They sex you up. Like, what is it that they're giving you that you can't give yourself? You better learn how. Give it to yourself. Is the energy in this? Okay, yeah, it's okay for you to give it to yourself, baby, in every possible way. There is nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you can't give it to yourself, what makes you think that somebody else gonna want to give it to you anyways? Right? You attract what you are. You attract your self identity. So when you're giving it to yourself, you're getting it. So your self identity is, oh, I'm getting it all the time. So your self identity is going to attract more. And that's why you have these changes coming. So you're going to be doing more for you coming up. Yeah. And then this is a thing too where so often people get so lost in their partner that they give so much to their partner. The Six of Pentacles here is speaking, give so much to their partner, right? Because you want to love so much. That partner ain't giving you everything you're giving them. Six of Pentacles is a card where somebody's over giving. Yeah, they were giving to a workplace affair. Oh, did you put work on the side so you could give to this partner that you had? Mm. And you realizing, like, no, I need to put the work in and give to myself now. Okay. I need to give to myself all the love, all the kindness. And that's how I met my brother, the one I ended up adopting. Because I met him, we were the only two out on the patio, and he said, as we started conversing, he said, why is it so easy to give so much love to other people and not love yourself? I said, because you're busy loving other people, not loving yourself. Like, if you will love yourself, you'll be all right. Like, just do it for yourself. And something about that simple conversation clicked in his head, and he changed his way of being. And he dated different ones that were not the shit either. He was on guard too for a while. And then what do you know? He met his perfect partner and they're married and they're living a great life right now, right? He met somebody that could stay with him for a long term, but it came after he started pouring that self love into himself. And I watched him do it. He wanted to go out at one time. He wanted to go out every freaking night of the week. And he did 7 nights a week. He wasn't even off work. He was waking up and going to the office. And then in the evening, we meet up and we go out. I went with him every night that week. We had a blast. But that was for him what he needed and what he wanted at that time. Then he would have other times where he just wanted to withdraw. So he would stay in. And that was fine too. He gave himself what he desired, and then what he desired showed up more. So I've seen this time and time again. His is just the experience that comes up in my mind. But let me see, what's your self view at this time? What's your self identity as you're looking at yourself while you're going through this transformation? Because you can keep over giving to some shit, but at this point, like, you're feeling like you need to be on guard out of self love because you did enough self development to figure that out. So your point of focus on you at this time is in every moment. The universe. Oh, I love this. Is so fucking perfect. Bro, we started off talking about this. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right mind and thinking and the energy of love. Like, the universe is constantly conspiring in your favor. And that's your self view. And you know that anywhere where your thinking is off, anywhere where you're not allowing love, the universe is conspiring to show you that in these experiences that happen, right? So let me see some more. We have, oh, the Page of Pentacles. There's a lesson. There's a lesson about who we entertain, how we entertain, what we entertain, how we use our resources, how we give our time, how we give our energy, what we give our point of focus to. That's one. Yeah, there's a lesson happening here. What else? Psycho. Oh, fuck. Psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let it go. Oh, so you're realizing all the places with all these psycho exes, crazy obsessed ex lovers that don't want to let you go, that just want to hold on to you. How you have been giving your energy and your focus to stuff, and then it was showing you the lessons in the reflection. It was showing you the lessons of anywhere where you were not in right-minded thinking for yourself, where you were thinking that that person was your source. Yeah, that one girlfriend that I had, who wanted to pay for everything for me, and then Spirit had to show me. Spirit showed me, all right. Spirit showed me that I had to let go of her because it started to affect my money flow in a very strong way. And it wasn't about her. It wasn't about her at all. It was about me, because she was making an attempt to replace my source, my income, my financial, and literally the way the universe showed to me, replace God in my life, right? So some of these people that want you obsessed with them because when you focus, you have a very yes, thank you, a lucky charm energy. You bring a very lucky charm to things, so people will try to pay their way into your luck, when really that luck is working for you until you give it to somebody else. Yes. Somebody that I was friends with for years, I was friends with her for about a decade. She said, yeah, she had a dream about me. She said, you stand on a rock, and everywhere you look, it's like magic and stars, and all this beautiful etheric energy will flow over there. And there's a little rabbit by your foot. Yes. And so I they just brought that back to me, that conversation back to me, so I could share it with you, because where your focus goes, energy flows. And it's like she said, and everywhere people called your attention, you looked over there and you looked over there, and the energy will flow over there and the magic will flow over there. So what happens when you start looking at yourself? What happens when you start looking at yourself? You start flowing that towards yourself. So anywhere where you are focused on, whether this is about romance or family or friends or anything, where they just don't want to let you go and they're always clawing for your time, like, that was a lesson for you, and now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing that shit clearly. The Page of Pentacles is you realizing, like, you can't just entertain any old buddy, which is why in your physical reality you have that Seven of Wands below you talking about on guard. Yeah, you're on guard. You have shit to protect. I mean, if you lock your fucking car and you lock your fucking doors, why don't you lock up your energy? Like, legit. You protect your house and your car when you leave, and when you're home, you keep that shit locked, so not just anybody could come in and get that shit, right? How much more so is it valid that you should also protect your time, your focus, your finances, yeah, your heart, you know? People put a fucking padlock on their fucking bike, and then they want you to run around here and not have your own energy padlocked up? Baby, I'm the one with the key to my energy. I heard say it with me. I'm the one with the key to my energy. You got the key to your energy. When you decide to share some with somebody, you give from your overflow. And you know that when you that Ace of Cups, it overflows. You give from your overflow. Overflow. What's inside of that cup is for you, and it can only overflow when you've kept what's inside that cup full. You got to keep yourself full and let your overflow bless the people that is around you that deserves to be blessed. And then, baby, when you see that they crazy, obsessed, they be trying to work energy manipulation on you and black magic and shit. They are not the fucking ones, and you can see that. So yeah, that's why the death card came out in our first position, saying, yeah, that's just got to go. That is got to go. So let me see how others look at you. It says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natural. Yeah, didn't I just say they were looking at you like a lucky charm? You could be my lucky star, cause you shine on me wherever you are. Legit. They look at you like the lucky star. So they don't give a fuck. Oh, this reminds me that one girlfriend that tried to play God in my life and replace my financial source with her. You know what had happened was, she told me one night, I actually, when she was obsessively calling my phone, I actually answered the phone because I was drunk and, well, hella tipsy. Like, I was inebriated. I would have been fucked up if I'd have kept drinking, but I wasn't. But I was tipsy enough that I answered the fucking phone and I cussed her ass out. And you know what that woman replied to me? I'm about to call her out of her name. But anyways, she replied to me. She said, "You know what? I don't care if you cuss me out. I'm just glad you talking to me." And that told me everything. And then, the other girlfriend, one of the other girlfriends I had, she said to me one time, I was chewing her ass out. She said, "Oh my God, you're so sexy when you're around." They don't give a fuck if you chewing their ass out, if you cussing their ass out, if you smiling in their face. It doesn't matter which way you show up. They just want you to look at them. They just want you to hear them. So anywhere where you still have some ex that you argue with, anywhere where you still have some ex you try to be friends with, they don't give a fuck how they get to be in your life. They just want you to focus on them. Yeah. And then of course I hear the song, "Me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?" That's all they want is for you to focus on them. They don't give a fuck how. Whether you're angry, happy, it doesn't really fucking matter. Because they get energy from you and the magic in you flows towards them. So if you're, and this works even if you're just laying in your bed stewing about it, if you looking at old pictures of them, if you telling your other friend, at the wherever the fuck place you go, you meet up with your friends for drinks, and then you having conversations about the ex, guess what? They're getting energy from that. You're focused on them. Oh yes, perfect. They said, remember at the beginning of this message, we're talking about focus on what you want to bring in, not what you ain't choosing no more. Oh, because it has to exist as long as you keep your focus on it. That's the energy here. So somebody, they know that you are love, and miracles are natural with your focus. You have a powerful ability to materialize things in this physical reality. And when people get a whiff of that, baby, whoo, Lord of mercy. Okay, Ten of Cups. Oh yeah, of course they love being around you. They want to be family with you. But the problem was the love spell. The problem was the secrets. The problem was the workplace affair. Let me see over here. Bad news. Thank you, bad news bears. Absolutely, they got bad news bears up in here. Yeah, they want to be with you. They want you to make them their everything. They want to be your everything. They want to be your happy ending. They want to be the one that you end up with, the one that you marry. They want to finalize this shit with you. Bad news. They getting some bad news. They trying to call. They trying to call. He on the phone, right? And I heard the number he called has been disconnected and is no longer in service. Oh, really? The number ain't disconnected. You got some kind of block. I don't know how you did that, but you let them think your number was disconnected. Did you really change your number? I ain't changed my number in so long. I just really good with the block button. And if the block button don't work, trust and believe I will answer and hang up. Answer and hang up. I'm just really good at blocking. You ain't got to change your number for them, baby. Unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to. You ain't got to change your number for nobody. But they getting bad news. Because whatever happy ending they had in sight with you that they thought they were going to keep you, yeah, their intentions wasn't right. Their energy wasn't right. And the minute they thought that they can use some fucking black magic, some fucking santeria or whatever fucking brujerias or whatever fucking backstreet barrio magic that they thought they were doing, hiring a fucking practitioner or whatever the fuck they thought they were doing, some candles or some fucking, I don't know what they were doing, but whatever way they thought they were, that's where they fucked up, because that's when your spirit said, dang, 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 dang. Warning, the fire alarm started going off in your spirit. You're like, something is wrong here. You're like, I don't know what it is. And then and then you said, spirit, show me what it is. Are they supposed to stay or do they got to go? Because let me know. Let me know, what are they hiding from me? I feel like they're hiding something from me. Show me what they really are. Show me how they really feel from me. Show me what they really about. Show me who they really are. Like, show me. Are they my enemy or are they my lover? What is it for real? Okay, because they ain't tell you nothing. Like I said, they'll lie till they die. They'll never tell you that they was conjuring some shit to try to lock you in. Bad news. Because, oh, and the more bad news, hey, with the Ten of Cups, they say, yeah, one thing they know about you, you still fucking happy. Even if you ain't in a partnership, it don't matter. Your love, you're connected to your joyful presence. You still happy. You still living. You ain't missed a shit. You ain't missed a beat. I heard you ain't missed a beat. Okay, somebody's a beatboxer. I don't know why that's coming out. I heard beatboxer like, I just did that. That's so weird. Okay, let me see how you're truly feeling internally. Hopes and fears. We have, when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Praise be. Yeah, you at peace. You connected. You're in alignment. Praise be. I love this in your energy. Let me see what else. Up the Five of Wands. Some shit may be going on out there. Oh, this is all their attacks. They be trying to attack. Oh, Lord have mercy. They still ain't quit. What the fuck is wrong with them? Memories. That's what the fuck is wrong with them. So yeah, when people sit up there and stare at your pictures and obsess about it, yeah, that could also be this love spell, right? When they be laying up there staring at old pictures y'all took together and crying over you, that could be the love spell too, because it's a powerful point of focus, right? And it's like these people, first off, they are not contenders, they are not competition, they're just practice. I heard they're just practice. Whatever they're offering, whatever they're bringing, you're like, they're just, I'm just going to be in alignment with myself. I'm be connected on both sides. I'm just gonna stay connected to me right now. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you remember the past, but I heard you leave that shit to the side and you go back to your alignment with yourself, with love, with what you truly are. I heard in the love in you would never allow you to try to force your influence in somebody else's life. I heard if they don't want me, why the fuck would I want them? Yeah, I even see where different ones are approaching you. It's not like you don't get people trying to pick up on you or trying to collaborate with you or trying to work with you or trying to come into your life. Oh, hell yeah, they do. But the matter of fact is, you're like, that's okay. I already had that experience. You're like, you can see the energy and you're just like, oh, no, no, thank you. It makes you think of what you already know. It reminds you. I heard, you remind me. Yeah. Yeah. It's a deja vu, baby. Okay. I know you before, baby. Don't you know that you remind me? And they reminding you of somewhere else, and you're like, no, I'm gonna reconnect to myself. I'm gonna stay connected to me. I'm not disconnecting from me because you remind me of somebody I once knew. That is not a compliment. I heard that is not a compliment. But you do. Okay. And maybe you ain't telling them that, but you be thinking it. You're like, you remind me. Okay. So let me see where all this is going to land you. We have joy is the ultimate creator. Love. Look at how big the words joy and creator stand out in this. Like you are creating from joy. Joy is the ultimate creator. Ain't nothing worth coming out of that, baby. There is nothing worth lowering your vibration at all. I'm not hearing you becoming more spiritually sensitive. You're being more spiritually sensitive to the frequency and vibration that is being emitted at whatever is approaching you. All these muckahuckahoos that want to try to get at you, all they want to do is cover up your joy. Look at where the car landed when I dropped it. Yeah, it landed right on joy. They would just want to cover up your joy. When folks covers up your joy, you're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You say no, thank you. Yeah. When they make plans with you and they don't follow through, oh no, thank you. So you make plans for yourself. You always got a black backup plan with yourself. Okay, you always got a backup plan for yourself. When other people don't follow through, you always got something planned back up for you. So you still stay in your joy. Like nothing's gonna knock my joy down. I heard. Okay, Seven of Swords. Again, when people don't do what they say they gonna do, when people are full of shit, when they talking through the side of their neck and they don't let it reach their brain before they communicate to you, it's like you didn't have to say you were going to do that. You didn't have to say you were going to do that. Nobody asked you to do shit. You didn't have to make these plans. You didn't have to ask me out on a date. You didn't have to say you were going to take me to dinner. You didn't have to say you were going to do a damn thing. If you wasn't going to do it, why the fuck you said it? Like you don't have to do that. But guess what? That's fine. You don't have to take me. I will take myself. I'll take myself to dinner. I'll take myself shopping. I'll take myself for a walk. I'll take myself on a date. I'll take myself to the movies. I'll take myself for a massage. I'll take myself get my hair done. I'll take myself. You always got a backup plan where you take yourself. You don't need somebody to take you. You're not counting on somebody to be your fucking source. You are overflowing, baby. You are overflowing with self love. So if they don't follow through, that's their fucking loss. Because all that means is, oh, it's over. Game over for them. The minute that they leave you hanging, don't reply, don't show up, don't follow through, don't fulfill their word that they offered. They said it. You didn't say it. You wouldn't run around here asking nobody to do shit. You weren't asking for no uh invitations and shit. But when they don't do it, oh, that's it. I'm good. I heard. I see you for what you are. I see you for what you are. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch, and I'm gonna go ahead and take myself out now since you didn't show up. Right type of vibes. Okay. Let me see what else with this. Joy is the ultimate true colors. Praise be. Yeah, motherfuckers could try to lie, but you see, I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show your true colors. Your true colors show through too. The fact that you're really actually a joyful person and they can't lower your vibration with some fake ass invitation, some bullshit that they trying to bring and put on your plate, a knife, and you're like, no, thank you. And not only do you see their true colors and the lies be exposed, but you know your true colors too. You know you're not in desperation. You ain't out here thirsty like some of these folks out here just thirsty, just want to be with any old body. That's not the tribe. The tribe is not like that. You're gonna have to come correct or stay the fuck home because the tribe will put you in check. The tribe will put you in check. If you come over here showing that fake shit, the tribe will shut that shit down. Yeah, shut them down. Shut them down. The tribe will shut that shit down. Absolutely. So let's get some details on this whole true colors, seven of swords. Joy is the ultimate creator energy. Oh, thank you. The spirit said, and don't think that that's not, it's not messing with your point of focus because you are still focused on, well, sure, I'll give an opportunity. Absolutely, yes. I'll say yes. I'll say yes to opportunity. So where is your focus on? This could be beautiful. I'll take the opportunity. I'm safe to take this risk to say yes. And I will show up. And you know what? Even if they don't show up, I'll be fine because I'll just handle it myself. I'll still have a good time. I'll still be happy. I'll still be enjoyed. The only way this can work against you is if you go home and you boo-hoo because they didn't ever show up. Type of shit. The only way this could work against you is if you start knocking yourself and beating yourself down energetically and mentally, emotionally, or with your words or with your behaviors behind somebody else don't know what the fuck to do with you. It's lonely at the top, is what they say, and it's facts. Like when your vibration is high, everybody can't vibe with you, baby, because they gonna vibrate the fuck off of you. You just gonna have to accept that and allow yourself time and energy and space in your life, staying sucker free, like we already said, to align with people who are also high vibrating. And you know that it can really happen because look, we align here all the time. Y'all just keep coming back, the channel keep growing. Y'all be in the comments, y'all be liking, y'all be hyping these videos. And the matter of fact is that's because you aligned with a higher vibration. I heard, and the fact that it's happening here is indicative of the fact that this ain't the only place it's happening in your life. If you're happening to align on the YouTube app with this channel, you're aligned with the higher frequency, with the higher vibration. Whether you all the way there or you elevating at this time, you scrolling up, baby, you turning the dial up on that shit. Either way you're doing it, you're aligning with the higher vibration. The fact that you can align with this just makes it easy because it's worldwide and it's like it's electronic. But if you could align with the higher vibration electronically and worldwide like this means it's aligning for you in other places in your life too. So your point of focus is extremely important right now because of the fact of that. Where else am I aligning with this awesome love energy, with this awesome honest integrity, with this transparency, with this beautiful high vibration and high frequency? I love it. I heard I love it. You do love it. Yes, and I love it for you, baby. Let me see what everybody knows in this situation. What do everybody know in this situation? We have I do whatever it takes to get close to consciousness, including taking risks to say yes to opportunities that you know going in that this could turn out to be some bullshit. I know I had before, so I mean, it got the potential to be some bullshit, you know. And folks hit you up, they talk about they want to do this, they gonna do that. People love to talk about what the fuck they want to do for somebody, and I'm gonna tell you what. There's a lot of people that told me what they were gonna do for me and didn't do a motherfucking thing. And it was a lot of people that didn't tell me they were going to do shit for me. And they did a lot of things that were in my favor and in my interest. So, you know, you don't worry about this shit. As a matter of fact, you can see a spade and you call it a spade. You can see a duck and you see that motherfucker quack and waddle and you call it a duck. You can see that motherfucker chuck with no luck and not a buck. And you can see that shit. So you let them tell you. You let them tell you. Tell me your lie. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, oh, tell me lies. They could tell you lies, baby. I haven't heard that song in forever. They could tell you lies. Go ahead, tell me lies. Because it serves my best interest anyway. The very fact that they want to throw you off of your path, get you out of your vibration, all that does is actually energetically support you on your path and in your vibration. I'm just saying. And oh wow, that's golden. Spirit said, this you're gonna love this. This is crazy. So these people, when they say, I'm going to do this with you, for you, whatever, their highest self heard them say that. In that moment, they formed a sort of a soul contract for themselves. This is what, if I said I'm going to call you back, I call you fucking back. If I said I'm going to show up, I fucking show up. If I said I'm going to do this, I fucking do this. I make sure I move heaven and hell. I do whatever it takes because that's going to affect my consciousness. If I go around telling, and people do this shit so fucking nonchalant, bro, they love to say, oh, we'll meet up for dinner tomorrow. Let's go on a date next week. They tell you, oh, I'm going to tell my friends, I'll post this online, I'll share it. I'm going to come get a manicure at your salon. Whatever the fuck they say, and they don't follow through, now their highest self has a fucking grudge against them because, bitch, you turned yourself into a liar again. There's karma in that. This is why the tribe stayed karma free. Because, baby, it's a lot of darkness out there, but you got the wisdom of the owl, and the eyes are closed on that owl means you don't have to see a motherfucking thing. You just be knowing. And one of the things you know is you have follow through. So maybe they don't show up. Maybe they don't do what the fuck they say they gonna do, but you do. You do. So if you say, yeah, we could go out, you ready. If you say you contact somebody, you contact that person. If you say you're gonna do something, you follow through. Everybody doesn't do that. But Everything that happens gets you closer to your own consciousness. And the fact of the matter is, the fact that they have a soul contract where they now owe you a whatever the fuck they said they were going to do, that's going to stay on their soul until they heal or clear that. And how they going to heal or clear that? They going to either have to follow through, or that soul will be indebted to you. And this is not about incurring debt. But that's just the fucking side effect of them being shady little shits, like legit, okay? We have the King of Swords here, because you don't let this shit emotionally affect you. It's like when they thought they could throw you off, make you fall in love with them, make you keep them no matter what, turn into the God in your life, your financial resources in life, and you like cut that shit down, shut that shit down, because the King of Swords has no problem cutting shit off with no emotions involved. You spit facts, you bring receipts, and you show the accounting. Well, you said this and you didn't do that. So I'm good, right? Like legit, you're good. Because whether they do it in this lifetime, in the next, energetically, they're going to give it to you one fucking way or another, because this universe loves balance. It's based off of balance. There is an equilibrium of this universe. And when they made a promise and they lied on their promise, or they made an agreement, or they said they were going to do something, they don't even have to say, I promised. You know what I'm saying? They just, I'm going to do this. People don't understand, when you tell somebody you're going to call them, you better fucking call them. People don't understand, if they say they're going to show up, or they're going to give this, or they're going to support that, or whatever the fuck they say they're going to do. Oh, you better fucking follow through. Because one way or another, your spirit and your soul is going to tax you until you do. And that person will owe the other soul whatever they said they were going to do. It's that simple to make a soul agreement. So if you don't really intend to call that person, yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you when I see you. Practice that saying, because sometimes you don't know what to say, right? Also practice saying, I have some things. I'm actually busy. I have some things. Baby, busy could be washing your hair, laying in the fucking bed. You busy doing any fucking thing but that. So don't tell them you're going to show up if you're not going to fucking go. I don't give a fuck if you show up for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour. If you said you were going to go, you better fucking show up. Right? You have to do what you say you're going to do. Because when you don't, your highest self heard you. And now you're fucking up your own energy because you're a liar. Right? So let me see what else we have with this. The funeral. Mm. Uh, okay, Spirit, can you be any more clear about it's over? I heard, and they won't exist on your dimension anymore. Sometimes, like legit, that's why people die, because legit, it's literally they're not allowed to be in contact with you on this dimension no more. And so, from your physical experience, that looks like, oh, they died. Wow, that's wild. They fucking died. I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't see that coming. And it came. And it came because you are done with them. You did everything you were supposed to do. And when they cross certain boundaries with spirit, and baby, we is talking about somebody here who really was trying to do too fucking much, because this love spell came out, and the secrets came out, and the workplace affair came out. They were really doing too fucking much, right? That's why they had to go. That's exactly why they had to go. If you told this is a good one. You need to hear this one. If you told yourself that you're going to honor whatever spirit shows you about this person, you better honor it. And if you told yourself, I'll never let nobody do that to me again, you better honor that. Don't turn yourself into a liar, because when you turn yourself into a liar, yourself will convict your ass until you straighten that shit up. I'm just saying, like, message. Okay, so remember that. It's even as simple as meeting up next week, or let's have dinner sometime. People love to say, well, let's get together and have dinner sometime. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Practice that one. That's another good one to keep in your pocket for these people that they ain't gonna follow through. Well, we'll see what happens. It leaves it in their ball, the ball in their park. And don't be offering shit that you ain't gonna follow through with. Like it's really simple. Yeah, because the karmic repercussions of that shit is not fun. So let me see what you know that they don't know. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. You again, your peace. You staying in peace. They know you're happy, but they don't know you're peaceful with it. Yeah. So let me see. The three of wands. Good things are coming in. Positive expectation. Your ships are arriving on calm waters because you're at peace. Your peace is affecting other energies in your life. It's affecting outside of you. It's being mirrored back in all these different ways. And one of the ways it's being mirrored back is whatever this fucking fake fuck lying ass deceptive cheating ass whatever it was. They're not here. They're not here. Yeah. And if you're the one that wishes you can get in contact with somebody and you can't, maybe you were the lying, cheating shit. I'll be surprised if anybody was like, yeah, I was a lying, cheating, fake fuck in my comment section, because I don't know my tribe to be like that, but it takes all types. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassment, in the wrong. Yeah, while your ships are coming in, they knew they were wrong. They knew they should never be trying to put no fucking black magic on you. They knew they should never been trying to lie with you. They knew they should never fuck their boss at work an hour before their shift. They knew they shouldn't have fucking lied in your face. They knew they should have never came against you. But they didn't believe it. I heard, don't believe me, just watch. Like, they didn't know they were going to screw up their life like they did. They didn't know that somebody here, I'm legit, it cost them their fucking life. Somebody, it legit cost them their fucking life. Yeah. And they actually died. Whatever intention they were trying to come to you with, you already had overcame it and they were blocked. They were not able to come to you. Yeah. And somebody, they actually got unalived on the way. And it's not even you that did it. They did it to their self. Right? And some just wish they could fucking die because they feel so stupid for fucking. Listen, everybody don't know what to do when their dreams come true. They be fucking up their biggest blessing. They be meeting their perfect mate, their dream come true in every way, and then they fumble the fuck out of that. They fumble it out real bad, you know. And they ashamed as fuck is what they did. Meanwhile, you also know that more important than that, your ships are coming in because ain't nothing disturbed. Your piece is intact, baby. Your piece is intact. All the pieces of your piece firmly intact. Let me see. What do they know that you don't know? Is that when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. They know, oh, this is the image right here talking real strong. They know that they had more peace when they were with you than they ever had this person. I hear they told you, I've never slept so good in my life. Why'd you fuck it up then? Why'd you fumble that? Like, you got the best ball you could have ever caught. You got the best thing showing up for you. You never been so connected to somebody. You never seen yourself feel so peaceful to rest. Why would they fuck? And they know it. They know that the peace was real at your side. Yeah, they know that they were learning a lot. But notice how one owl is more higher than the other. They also know that their vibration raised higher while they were with you. If they know anything about frequency and vibration, they know their I heard your love keeps lifting me higher, higher than I ever been. Yeah, so your love lifted them higher vibrational and frequency than they've ever felt. Let me see some more with that. Mm. The moon. Yep, that's over. I heard you also were very romantic and like, yeah, again, the energy of slept so good. Like, if y'all spent the night together, or even after being in your energy, like, they would sleep so good. If they went home on their own, if they slept in your house, if they slept next to you, if y'all did some things and then fell asleep together, whatever, like, that's over though. It's in the past now. They know that. Let me see what else. Fake busy. Didn't I already tell you that? Oh, I'm busy. I can't make it. Oh, yeah, I'm busy next week. I won't. Oh, I'm really busy, so we'll see what happens. I'm real busy, so we'll see what happens. Oh, because you're busy molding some things in your life, molding your energy, molding yourself, focus on you, like that. Yeah, and they know that. They know that this cycle is over. They know that you're busy. You're not interested in that. And they know that they gave up something that gave them great peace. They never felt so much peace. They never felt so much at ease, so safe. So safe. Yeah. It felt so safe in your energy. Felt so peace in your energy. Let me see what all of you are going to see and learn. It says energy flows where my intention goes, and this is where you focus, where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. I wrote it here. We've already said that. That's what everybody's gonna learn. They will focus on their workplace affair and keeping their secrets. Congratulations. How you liking that? How was that decision, right? How you like that? How was that decision? Let me see with that. The Three of Cups. Celebration, baby. You got plenty of things to celebrate. Plenty of things to celebrate. This whole Three of Cups is giving me mind, body, and soul alignment. It's like this is my divine throuple energy. Me, myself, and I is the divine throuple. Absolutely. Okay, let me see what else with that. A divine feminine. I love. You got cause for celebration. You're celebrating this ending. This is a celebratory ending that makes room for a new beginning. This death is welcomed. The death and transformation is welcomed. Yay. Praise be. Mm-mm. All right. I feel like moving these all out of the way, and they just showed me another deck and a whole nother spread. So I'll be interested to see if it's going to come out the same message, more detail, or a completely different message overall. Wow. Okay. So I'm just going to set these all over here. Actually, I'll put them on this side. And then they show me which deck they want me to get this message from for you. So, those they're gonna get lost in there if I don't put it at the bottom. Hold on. Yeah, I don't often get this guidance, but this is what I was shown was to get my other deck of cards that I have over here. Where are you at? These ones. Okay. All right. So let's see what else Spirit gonna show us. These are gemstone playing cards, crystal healing cards. And they're showing me that this next thing to do, the next thing to do is to cut off all the tomfoolery in the comment section. Yeah, wrong channel to do that shit on. Okay, so let's get keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what else Spirit wants to talk to you about. Because yeah, they said it was for you. So here we are. Three more. Okay. All right. Ace of clubs, hematite. Baby, you are protected. You are grounded. You're brave. You're empowered. You're magical. You have your energy. Okay. So this is giving, I just heard, yeah, because the cycle is completed. So this is about you have successfully called back your own energy. Okay. Your desire is to be able to share love in a protected way, in a safe way, in a wise way. That's your desire. You would love with the emerald to share love in a safe, protected, and wise way. Not foolish, not taking unnecessary risks. You'll take some risks, but some are unnecessary, right? So let's see. What you doing? Nine of swords, nine of spades. Okay, nine of spades is what you're doing with anti-go-right. You're trusting your intuition so you can confront any fears, and you're ready to face the unknown. It's saying to me, you're ready to face the unknown, and you don't know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen, right? But you're willing to face that. You're willing to go into that. Yeah, I heard dig deeper into that. Okay. How you feeling? For a swords with the lava stone, you're feeling rested, you're feeling balanced, you're feeling calm, you're feeling strong, you're feeling peace. Peace. Yeah, you're like, I'm not battling. I'm off the battlefield now. I pulled myself out of that battle. Yay. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see what you're communicating about. Seven of spades, rainbow fluorite. Peace, wishes, and calming, escaping and taking away the weapons from the enemy. They thought that they were going to have you where they wanted you. And what they found was, oh, you removed their weapons, your attention, your focus. You removed that from them. I love the way that seven of spades just spoke. Let me see. What you know is two of hearts, agate, stability, grounding, and support. You know that. You know what it feels like to be stable. You have your stability in your vibration. You have stability in your alignment. You're grounded. You support yourself. And you support those around you that are, honor the support that you offer. Let me see what Spirit is trying to tell you, teach you. Rhodonite, five of clubs energy, forgiveness, love, and emotional healing. So in this experience, also Spirit is saying, it's not for you to stay angry or stay upset. Your ace of clubs is up there as a very powerful position. And so now what you have protection, love, and wisdom, and you're ready to overflow that and ready to share that. And you desire with sardonyx here, happiness, stability to marriage and partnerships. You desire a real successful partnership, a partnership that feels healthy, that truly feels loving, that truly feels like a blessing and not a fucking struggle and a problem all the time. I heard. Okay, let me see some more. What else do you have for them, Spirit? You have the ace of spades with the moonstone, intuition, dreams, energy, and passion. Yes, okay, and it's looking like the iceberg. Oh, yeah, so you know that you've only hit the tip of the iceberg because, like, only like I think it's only like 25% of the iceberg is visible from the top. Okay. Ace of spades. Absolutely. Okay, so you have your intuition, you have your dreams that show you what you need to see, and you have your energy back reclaimed, and you have your passion. Yeah. And so you're communicating that from the past, like you learned the value of your peace with the pearl coming out with love, trust, and emotional healing. You know that your love, trust, and emotional healing is very valuable. As a matter of fact, they're showing me in Bible times, right, ancient times, pearls were such high value because of the fact, because in the Bible there's this experience where they talked about a pearl of high value. And the reason that was because they didn't have deep diving equipment back in them times. They did not. If they had pearls, that means somebody had to hold their breath and dive deep to go get that shit. It wasn't like the pearl was easy to get. You had to go and swim for that shit, and that was dangerous. Going up into the ocean waters like that, and on all of that, that wasn't the easiest task. That's why the pearl is of high wisdom and of high value. Excuse me, it's of high value, and the pearl of wisdom is of high value, as is the pearl of your trust, the pearl of your love. Those are things of high value. I heard yes, and we talked with the Scorpio energy of the death card that came out in your current energy in your current situation about diving deep into the unseen, right? And so you had to dive deep into your emotions to develop love the way you have developed it, to develop trust. And somebody here, they gonna have to dive deep with you if they gonna want any love and trust from you, is the energy that I see coming through, right? And why? Because the emotional healing that it talks about, like you diving deep into your emotions, your responses. How did you attract this? Why did you allow it? What are you going to do about it? I heard that was all a part of a training process. So you go through this emotional healing, right? So you have the emotional healing. Okay. So yeah, let me see what else we have for you, team. spirit team. Okay. We have the Queen of Clubs with Alexandrite energy, power, and passion again being emphasized. You do have that, and you like not only do you have energy, power, and passion, but they're showing me creativity. They're showing you being a very again that happy-go-lucky energy, spontaneity. They're showing me serendipity. They're showing me your magic. You have your magic, okay? You have your magic. I love it. You have your ability to utilize your energy. And yeah, with abalone and the three of hearts coming out here, is saying that you're feeling more calm. You're feeling more soothed. It's like when you take these steps that are so empowering for yourself, boy, that does something for your personal energy. Just like we were talking at the end of the last spread that we did about how. mm, don't turn yourself into a liar because you're going to give yourself hell until you adjust that energy and correct that shit. Well, when you do empowering things and you trust in yourself to go for what you're being aligned with, where your alignment is, boy, oh boy, that works some great magic in you. It's a huge personal confirmation. Yeah. With the Jack of Diamonds coming out with citrine, happiness, joy, and light. You have your happiness, your joy, you have your light, you have your abundance, you have your prosperity. This is real. This is not fake. This is not fake. This is real. This is real. This is not fake. This is fake. This isn't fake. This is real. This is real, real, real. Okay, all the way real because you made it so. Yeah, with the Ten of Spades coming out with Kyanite, with sight, tranquility, and meditation. You also know that your sight is to be trusted. You also know that you can trust in you. If you may not be able to trust in them, but you can trust in you. You know, other people gonna do what they gonna do, but you can trust in you. You can trust in your inner voice when it speaks. It says something is off here, and then you can use those empowering questions to allow your spirit team and your highest self to reveal what others would like to hide about them secrets and stuff. You know, you can trust in you. I love that. That's beautiful. We have the Eight of Diamonds coming out with the opal energy next, and it says happiness, faithfulness, and loyalty. And this is in the position of what you're doing at this time. So you are keeping your happiness, you are keeping your faithfulness, and you are keeping your loyalty. And it's not that it was wrong for you to show up in that energy. It's just like some people don't know what the fuck to do with it. Like we said earlier, a lot of people will get their dream come true and then fumble. They'll mess that shit all the way up. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? You can't control what they do, but you can control what you do. So you take care of you, okay? Absolutely. And it's like if they're not gonna give it to you, that's fine. You can give it to yourself, and that's fine too. I heard, and that's fine too. You ain't got a problem with that. I'll take care of me. You don't know how to take care of me. I know how to take care of me. So I guess I'll just take care of me. That's fine. Okay. And you have the Ace of Diamonds with rose quartz coming out, saying love, trust, and emotional healing. Again, I love that. That's beautiful for you. Beautiful energy coming through. Let me see what else do we have for the tribe. Well, they're saying make this move over here. So it's time to make a move. Something you've been talking about. It's time to do it. Put that wisdom to work. Maintain that peace, that calm. Okay, and emotional stability. Okay. Uh, you have been talking about some changes. Blue Barrel is showing up with creativity, energy, and calmness. You've been talking about the changes that have been coming as you have healed some things in your inner child, awareness of what you do and how you present yourself in this energy, right? When people try to deceive you, when people try to distract you, and such. Yeah. Okay, and that's creating change in your life, and you're well aware of that. Let me see what else. Seven of Clubs coming out with adventuring, talking about good luck, manifestation, and optimism. So you know you're materializing some things. You know that you got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline for you because the universe is always conspiring in your favor. So yeah, again, happy go lucky. Yeah, you know you're saying I'm ready for the next adventure. That's what I heard. You're saying I'm ready for the next adventure. I'm ready for a new adventure. That's okay. I'll take a new adventure. Let me see what else. So what spirit was going to show you was forgiveness and love and emotional healing, but you're doing that now. You're doing that. You're forgiving any part of yourself where you allow yourself to be deceived, where you didn't listen to your highest self. And you're forgiving other people because Lord forgive them for they know not what they do. Like they don't know that they screwed themselves up like they did. If they did know what they were doing to themselves by trying to do something to you, they would have never did that shit. They would have never did that shit, but they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Lord forgive them for what they do. Let me see. God trying to tell you something. What God trying to tell you? Eight of Cups, blue lace agate. Walk away, baby. Walk away. Just walk away and let me take care of them. I heard because God says, I can't do nothing with them if you got them in your hands. You got to leave them in my hands so I can handle the business. Oh, okay. And, and when you do that, then your stability stays intact. You stay grounded. You stay supported. The universe got your back, front, back, side to side, up, down, and all around. And that, when you walk away, that equals good fortune for you. That equals good fortune for you because now you're not incurring personal karma by doing some ugly shit, trying to seek out vengeance, trying to knock somebody down, trying to teach somebody a lesson. Baby, God got the perfect lesson to teach him. Let God teach him anyway. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so what you're talking about is, I don't want that. Amazonite is here. You're also talking about, well, fluidity, playful and optimistic. You're like, yeah, I don't want that, but I know what I do want. And when I see it, I'm going to get it and I'm going to take care of it. And I'm going to treat it right. Not like these folks say, I'm not fumbling my blessings. I'm not fumbling my dreams come true. I'm going to take them all the way to the bank, I heard, or all the way down the aisle, whichever will come first. I heard, but we going to do it all anyways. I heard, but we going to do it all anyways. I'm gonna take it all the way. Okay. I heard all the way to the touchdown, baby. You gonna make a touchdown and the field goal. I heard the touchdown and the field goal with it. And yeah, this was also to see. This whole experience is about you uh, recognizing Six of Diamonds showing up here with selenite. Your connection to Source, calling on the divine, trusting in God, trusting in the universe. Like speak it into existence the way you want it to be. Don't speak it out of existence for yourself, right? Cleansing yourself in your space. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This is about teaching you about how to clear the bullshit out of your energy field. Yeah, what appetite, two of spades coming out, inspiration, satisfaction, and motivation. You got it, baby. I'ma be a motivation. Okay, Kelly, who's Kelly? Okay, Kelly Rowland came through and they said Kelly is in the house. Oh, okay, Kelly. Hey, let me see what else we have for spirit from spirit here. Okay. Somebody's a rower. Oh, who's the rower? We have a rower. Okay. We have Tiger Eye here. Okay. Tiger Eye, it does come to play. Okay. Building courage and attracting wealth with the Five of Swords. Okay. So as you cut off these negative, unhealthy, toxic connections, as soon as you realize when folks be trying to do shit to you, like, first off, this is about you protecting your wealth. This is about you being brave enough to say, oh no, I can easily walk away from this shit, and then doing it and making it happen as well. And allowing, yourself to trust that, like, they're not your source of wealth. They're not your source of empowerment. It is you that is attracting this. And source is source, and that's your source. And you that source, and y'all connected, and that's what it really is. I heard, and it is what it is, but I heard, then that's what it really is. Okay. Let's see what else do we have for you. Mm. What else do we have for the tribe? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. So some things you've been talking about, you ain't noticed it yet. You ain't noticed it yet. You ain't noticed, but you're about to do it. You're about to notice it. Like this is a time for you to add more play into your life. Like how can you do that same job? How can you do the same task or whatever it is that you spend your time doing and be more playful with it? Be more enjoyable with it. Be more childlike with it and still be responsible, grown up, and effective. You know what I'm saying? Like there's ways to enjoy things that used to be so hard tasks. Like why this is coming through. So my mother said, she said, when it's a hot outside, just to use a cold water to wash the dishes. This was when I still hated washing dishes, and I told y'all about that the other day. And so, it could feel refreshing if you just put a little twist on it, right? Put some put a little twist on it is the energy. Put a twist on it. Make it enjoyable, right? Yeah, pyrite is here with wealth, success, and protection. And that's what you choose for yourself. That's part of your desire. And you've been speaking that into existence, and that shit is headed for a victory and a success. And that is also part of what's coming in this marriage and partnership and happiness and stability that you are choosing and building for yourself. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else we have for you. Okay. Um, yeah. So you got this wealth and all this stuff coming in to marriage and partnerships and success and protection. Okay. And yeah, and you know that you choose balance and peace and calm. You know that again, you know that your ships come in with ease on calm waters. Okay. And so you are in positive expectation. You feel like good things are about to happen. You feel harmonious inside. Absolutely. And so you honor those feelings and you grow that. You grow that. You honor those feelings, right? Okay. Let me see what else. You also have nine of diamonds, so you feel independent. You feel accomplished. You feel like I'm so proud of myself. This is giving me a very I'm proud of myself with blue highlight here. Yeah, awareness, confidence, and calmness. Yeah, you are aware that you are self-sufficient. You are aware that you are independent. You are aware that your spirituality has a tangible effect in your real 3D life. You love that. Okay, you're confident in it. It boosts you up. It builds you up. Yeah, it upbuilds you. Yeah, I love that. Okay, let me see what else we have for you. Well, you are actually showing yourself a lot of love that is keeping you stable, grounded, and supportive. And so, what's going to happen, or what is happening, they said, say it correctly. What is happening is you're actually aligning with other people that are like minded. And I already gave you evidence of that. Like, that's the only way you could get on this channel. You have to be in a certain vibration, you have to hit a certain frequency. And even if it's not completely in the range of what comes through the channel and the energy of the channel, like you're close enough that you can easily get there if you weren't there already. Others of you, you might even be vibrating in a higher frequency, or you're right on the frequency. But the fact of the matter is, like, you're here. And so you're aligning with others that are also here. And that's a beautiful thing. What else do we have for you? You know the eight of spades. You know that it's important what you focus upon. We have lepidolite coming out, talking about peace, tranquility, and restful sleep. You know you ain't did shit wrong, so you can sleep with peace. You can sleep in ease. You don't have to stress, right? To sleep. Some people can't sleep because of stress. If you don't sleep, it's because you're having so much fun. I heard not because you stress the fuck out. Some folks can't sleep because they stress the fuck out. So you know your peace is everything, and you're very aware of that, and it allows you to rest easy, not hard, not struggle. Even if you're not sleeping, you can relax. Some people can't fucking relax. They got too much shit going on in them. They just can't even relax. Let me see what else. Five of Hearts coming out here with Obsidian. You know you protect yourself. You know how to look at yourself introspectively, right? And you know that you are grown. You are grown from who you were. Absolutely. You know you are grown from who you were. You know you're not who you used to be. And that's a beautiful thing I heard, because if it's not growing, it's stagnant or it's dying. Oh, is that why the death card came out? Because somebody's so stagnant that it's now turned into death for them, because they refuse to grow. They're not growing, so they become stagnant and they die. Maybe for some, that's why the death card was there. Okay. Carnelian. You know your creativity, you know your confidence, you know your passion, you know you're real, you know you're safe, you know you're guided, you know you're protected, you know you don't have to stress about certain things that you used to anymore. You know that certain things that used to really upset you, bother you, and stay running monkey miles in your mind, like they don't no more. It just doesn't do that no more. It doesn't affect you the same way. We have Peridot coming out, Nine of Hearts energy. That's a wish fulfillment energy there, effervescent joy and happiness. Like you have uh this is that magic that we were talking about. Wherever you look, you got magic. I can do magic, baby. I'll perform a trick for you. Okay, so you got this ability. You are the good luck charm, and you could do that for yourself or anyone else that you choose to. But you also know the value of doing that, so you ain't just gonna throw that around here free willy nilly. There ain't no free will and nilly about this. It's intellectual choices that are spiritually guided, intuitively guided. Absolutely. And that's wise. I heard that's always wise. And you're talking about ruby energy with the king of diamonds. You talking about loyalty. You talking about integrity. You talking about tried and true. You talking about my word is my bond. You talking about wealth. You talking about wisdom. You talking about success and love. You talking about being the ideal partner to your ideal partner. Okay. You talking about, yeah, the best and nothing less. Okay. I deserve that. I'm worthy of that. And I receive that. I heard. Okay. I deserve that, worthy of that. And I receive that. Yes, you do. Okay. Let's see what else we have for you, Tribe. Well, we have Jade. Yes, and it gets to get moved up here. Wealth, success, and wisdom. You have wealth, success, and wisdom. Three of diamonds energy. You know how to cooperate and with whom to cooperate. And you know that because you have cooperated with some folks that, boy, oh boy, there was a great lesson. And we ain't doing that shit no more. I heard, but we ain't doing that shit no more. Okay. You also have Queen of Spades energy, and you communicate that, Garnet. The Queen of Spades, she is our queen of boundaries. Okay, she will cut you with that sword, and you may not like it. So when she speak, you better watch out, because if you said some stupid shit, she gonna call you out on it. She will let you know. If you looking sideways and think she didn't see that, oh, she saw that. She may say something to you if she saw that you thought that you got away with some. She might let it play out because she knows how to protect her mind. Oh, that's another thing from this experience, because remember we had that whole black magic conjuring and casting type of shit going on in here. And so they're saying, yeah, you have to learn how to protect your mind, protect your thoughts, not to be influenced by everybody else's thoughts. Have your own thought. Be an independent thinker. Make choices for yourself, from your own self, not from what the fuck they want to see happen to you. You know, and you also had to learn how to be on guard about being influenced by other people's words and ramblings. I heard words and ramblings. So some folks, they just be rambling. They ain't even really saying shit, but they show them gums sure be bumping. They sure be bumping them gums, but they ain't really saying shit. So you know not to be affected by that. You also know that when folks let the words come out the side of their neck before it hits their brain, like, yeah, we don't put too much weight on that either. That's what I heard. So yeah, let's see what else we have for you, Trey. Lord mercy, we're doing good here. I heard we're doing real good here. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, anything else for the tribe right now? Look like that's it, yo. It looks like that's it. I heard that looked like what you needed to hear for you. How does this apply? Is this applying in romance for you? Is this applying in other interpersonal relationships, right? So at the end of the day, what you have is a level of emotional mastery, the use of your magic. You have the ability to be consistent and stable. You have your good fortune. You have your wealth. You have your energy. You have your power. You have your passion. You have your wisdom. You have your joy and you have your happiness. What else you have? You have calm. You have peace. You have balance. You have strength. Again, and you keep choosing that in your desires. You keep choosing to enhance that. And the other desire is stability in wealth and partnerships, right? So yeah, so what you're doing, you're facing your fears, absolutely. And because you're facing your fears, you're meeting other people that you align with, people who are on the same type of level with you, or close enough to reach you type of shit. Yeah, you will have harmony in your life. You're making choices and doing things that keep you in harmony, keep you stable, keep you grounded, show you support. If it loves me and supports me, I will love and support it back. That's the energy you're giving. Yeah, you know how to go with the flow, keep an optimism about you. You're doing that real well. You keep on forgiving all these a-holes that came through and these barrio magic brujas, whatever the fuck they think they are, right? And you know your wisdom is everything, so you safeguard that, right? And you keep working with spirit to uh like make more wishes, because you don't know which ones will be granted if you're not making any. So you allow your desires to flow in a way that you know that magic is real for you. Magic and miracles are real for you. That came out from the other deck. Yeah, absolutely. And you're also making sure that you safeguard your happiness. you keep your faithfulness and your loyalty with you, and you know you can only give that to ones who show who they are through and through. And then you don't belittle yourself about anywhere where you gave that to somebody and then you found out they were a fake fuck. Well, that's okay, that's their fault, that's not your fault. You were real, you know. And some folks just don't know what to do with a good thing when they got one, right? Yeah. So let's see some more. What you're gonna do. This is a prediction, okay? It says you're gonna be balanced, you're gonna be energized, you're gonna be refreshed. Okay, titanium aura. This has something to do with all your chakras just being in alignment, and so you're gonna attract a lot of magical experience, wealth, success, and wisdom in all the different aspects in life. Right, all the different aspects in life. Again, this is giving very much. You should be looking for your blessings everywhere they exist. Absolutely, because of the negativity you confronted, a lot of things that you have waited for a mighty long time are going to show up for you. I heard, yeah, spirit's finna show up and show out for you, because there's a lot of things that you like left on the side burner in order to have this experience, but it's of that much value to humanity and spirit that there are beautiful things that comes into your life as a result of that. Yeah. So let's see what else we have here. You're feeling your peace, restful sleep, tranquility, awareness, and calmness. Yeah, you know that you can speak in things into your reality, and you're receiving the gains from that. Again, I'm looking at all the gains that I see torrents of flow coming towards you, torrents of gains. Okay, I see gifts. I see finding things. I see magical happenings. I see it just shows up by some unknown way. It just was there. What do you know? It was just there, is the way it looks like. And I see you sleeping very well when you do sleep. You may not be sleeping on everybody else's hours. Lord have mercy. Okay, they said some of you here, I just got that like a ton of fucking bricks. They cut me off and they're like, say it now. So here we go. They said some of you, your sleep schedule has shifted because somebody, when they were doing this spell casting, this conjuring, whatever the fuck they thought they were doing with their body of brujeria, they literally we're trying to implant the energy into your consciousness while you slept. That's why your sleeping schedule has been different. There's something that's on point with that. Yeah, they said ding, 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 ding. Absolutely. They said that shit is on point. That shit came through so strong. Honestly, that was one of the strongest messages that I got in this. So if your sleep schedule has been bothered and you've been like, why the fuck am I not sleeping like I normally do? What's going on here? Well, that's because somebody thought that they was gonna get into your energy and manipulate it. But hold on, they missed the whole thing. And it's not because it was a form of protection from your spirit. I heard because you still doing everything you needed to do anyways. It's not like you were lacking energy. It's not like you were lacking energy. If you started sleeping only 3 or 4 hours and then you still get up and do the same shit you always do, but when you normally would go to bed, you like wasn't tired. You just had all this energy. You're like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm up. I may as well do this. I may as well do that. Maybe it wasn't a lot, but you were up. You were consciously awake. Your spirit, your highest self was like, oh no, baby, we're gonna just energize you for all you have to do throughout the coming day. But we need you to stay awake right now. We need you to stay in your conscious mind because somebody thinks they can play in your brain while you sleep, in your energy field while you sleep. That's fucking crazy, bro. That shit came through really strong. Okay. You're going to learn what you've been learning, and it's going to keep growing, right? About your peace, your intuition, and your spirituality. Baby, you be on point. Like, so sometimes your intuition is going to have you doing things that you can't say why you're doing it. Just like this sleep schedule being off. Like, why am I up all fucking night? And I'm only sleeping 3 hours a night now, but I go to work. I take care of the house. I wash my ass. Everything is done better than usual because I'm up for more hours, but I'm not used to this. What is it? Well, that's because your highest self knew, and it gave you the craving to do what was the best thing for you to do at that time. Yeah, they really try. It's like they just show me like where in the past they did this spell, they did that spell, they did another spell, all that shit fucking failed, and then they went down. But they thought that at some sort of an anniversary, or some sort of a milestone or mile marker, that they would be able to hit you at one time with all the shit. If they thought, if they just did all those spells at one time, they would hit you on all these different sides and not tumble your ass down. They're showing me a block of Jengas, right? When you set up the Jenga game and you got all the blocks right there and it's pretty stable. But they thought that if they hit you with all these stupid fucking conjurings at the same time, that they would be able to make you tumble like a fucking Jenga game. But oh, you didn't go to sleep at that time. By the time you went to sleep, their spell shit wore off. It never hit you. And your highest self just gave you all the energy you needed to continue to go about life not knowing that what the fuck was really going on in the background. That's wild. Huge fucking confirmation for somebody here. Yeah, ding, 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 on point, baby. Yeah, so now what you talking about? You talking about ruby and garnet, both red stones. I'm safe. I'm blessed. I'm protected. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, doing right what I'm supposed to do. Oh, by the way, I'm also flourishing. I'm thriving. I'm prospering. I'm abundant. I'm successful. I'm accomplished. I'm recognized. I'm booked and busy. I'm chosen and paid in full. Absolutely. I'm passionate. I'm energetic. I'm healthy. I have wealth. I'm wise. And I have success in love. Because even if other folks don't know how to give it to you, I sure know how to give it to myself. Oh, that energy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know carnelian and you know obsidian. You know that red energy again. Okay. That root chakra energy, you know you're blessed, safe, and protected. You know you're creative. You know you're confident. You know you're passionate. You know you can look at yourself from an objective point of view to see your real nature. You can see yourself in the mirror of the other peoples that are attracted to you. You know that even in this situation where these motherfuckers try to do some shit, you looked into them as a reflection, right? And you know you're blessed, safe, and protected on all time, space, and dimension. And you know you've grown. You know you've grown. You're not dead. You're not stagnant. You're growing. And that's a great sign of life. That's a great sign of health. That's a great sign of prospering and thriving. And that's what you have. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah. Whenever anybody mentions your name, it's like more prospering comes to you, more thriving comes your way, especially if they mention your name with some foul ass shit. The way your energy is set up, you just transmute that shit. If they think about you, they be earlier we was talking about somebody laying in bed boo-hooing, crying at your old ass pictures that you done deleted off of your page, off of your phone, and off of all your social medias, but they still got that motherfucker saved in there. And they just be thinking about, baby, come back. And then meanwhile, while they're doing all that, what they don't know is they're putting more money in your bank account busting at the seams, fucking wallet and purse busting at the seams. I'm just saying, your pockets is full, baby. Your pockets is full, absolutely. Yeah, and so you're blessed, safe, and protected. You know, can't nobody fucking take you out. You know, no one can take you out. You know that you overcome any attacks against you at this point in time because you knew something was off. You didn't know what the fuck it was, but you asked Spirit, show me, do they really love me? Show me you really love me. Actions speak louder than words. And then they try to do something, you're like, oh no, I don't want that. Whatever it was, it could have been something simple like they try to make you a meal. We were talking about you want your lover to make you a meal. Make your own fucking food. And you do. Or you go to a restaurant. You take yourself out. Whatever. Yeah, somebody try to take you shopping. You were like, oh, no, thank you. I'll go by myself. Somebody try to buy you, feed you, fix you, touch you, fuck you, whatever they tried to do. You're like, no, thank you. I don't want it. You can keep your sex. You can keep all your private parts to your private self. I don't want it. You're like, I'll wash my own dishes. You were like, I'll cook my own food. You were like, I'll live by myself. I'll pay all my bills. Quit playing. Yes, you were saying all of that. And you're like, get the fuck out. Oh, yeah, they were really trying to do some fucking damage to you with that. Somebody was trying to do some magic over the fucking food they were trying to feed you, the drink they were trying to serve you with. They were trying to do something over the money they were trying to put in your on your bills or whatever the fuck they thought they were doing. It was stupid. It was so fucking stupid for them. It was so self-defeating. If they knew what they were doing to themselves, they would never do that shit. But again, we're not dealing with people who have spiritual intelligence. We're dealing with people who think that they find a little magic book, they find a little spell on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or wherever the fuck, and they think they can actually use that shit about somebody else, and they don't know. They didn't take time to learn how what you do comes back to you. You cannot go against somebody against their will. That shit will work as long as they're giving you their power. But if somebody's keeping their power, it will never work. And sometimes spirit will let you think that shit works just so you can crucify yourself on the fucking cross of trying to contaminate somebody else's energy field. And that is a bold ass, stupid ass move. Lord of mercy, will these people please grow up? Lord of mercy, God, will you please help these folks grow up? Jesus, can you go get them? Because they need you. Bro, they need you. Go get these motherfucking crazy ass, deceiving ass, sorry ass, motherfucking bruja wannabe, witchy wannabe, fucking crazy people. Get they ass. Ring them by their neck. Do something and smack them upside the head. I don't know what they need to do. Let them hot coals just sit there. You said it's like hot coals. Let them hot coals just sit there. Like they need to learn. This is so destructive to themselves. They don't need to learn for us. This tribe right here, we're powerful. We're potent. We're protected. We safe and we wise with the way we use our energy. But they need to learn for their fucking self because it is not fun to watch somebody get fucked up. And that's another reason why they got to be gone. Because you don't need to have the low vibration of experience of watching this person get fucked up by all the shit they thought they were going to plant in your life. Okay, so what you gonna learn today? Amber. Amber is the color of your energy. Okay, 311, 311. Yeah, Amber. Okay. Luck, courage, and self-confidence. Trust on yourself. Trust on yourself. You can't trust these mucka hucka who's out here trying to conjure up and cast some shit on you, but you can trust you. You can trust your higher self. You can trust your spirit team. You can trust source, and it's all in you. You got it, baby. You want it? I got it. Dripping like water. You want it? I got it. Dripping like, and you got it, and you got it, and you got it. And they can't take it from you. They can't steal it from you. I finally had seen that one old ass movie. What the fuck it called? The old magic movie. I can't even think of the name of it. But anyways, so the crazy ass David Bowie played the villain in it. So that'll tell you the name of it. The Labyrinth. I think it was called The Labyrinth. Anyways, so the little girl had the power. She had a heirloom or a medallion of sort, some sort of object, a mystical object, and she had the power because she was meant to have it. And so he kept telling her, "Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me," and she wouldn't fucking give it to him. See, you have to give your power away. He could not take that shit from her. All she had to do was hold on to it. You can't have your power stolen from you. In the old energy, prior to the quarantine, that shit might have worked because the Earth's magnetic core was rotating in reverse. And so if you saw a vortex in a river, you would have seen it rotating to the left. If you go look at that bitch today, it's going to be rotating to the right because the Earth's core magnetics is now rotating as it was divinely designed. So the dark and the evil motherfucking entity vampire bitches cannot siphon your energy without your permission. The permission slip is your attention on them. The permission slip is thinking they could actually fucking hurt you. The permission slip is giving them your time, your money, your energy, your focus. And you don't have to give them no fucking energy. You don't have to give them no time. You don't have to feed that bitch. If she homeless, that's her own fucking fault. She should have took care of home instead of piss where and shit where you eat. What are you doing? We have a whole bathroom for that. Why would you do that shit out here? Like that was stupid. Okay, so Amber is the color of your energy, baby. Okay, what else you gonna learn today? Serpentine, regeneration, luck, and healing. Listen, a whole bunch of positive, beautiful luck is coming your way because spirit didn't allow that person to siphon it. They didn't allow them to steal nothing, but some of that shit was just being held in a like an equity account. It was being held in a reserve account for you. It was being held. What the fuck is that called when you go get when you buy a house, you got to put some money into account. It's a middleman sort of a thing, but it's like that. So in order for these dumbasses to really show their true colors. And so you can show yours too. Like it looked like that shit worked, but what really had happened was it was being stored up in the reserves. It was being put in the dam, and baby, that dam about to break loose. The reserves is being open. You got the key to your energy. Unlock that shit and let it come in. I heard, say it with me. Repeat it after me. Write the motherfucker down, rewind it, listen it, put it in a comment, something. But yeah, I receive all my blessings. I receive all my good fortune. I receive all my magic, my miracles. I receive all my serendipity. I receive all my thriving. I receive all my prosperity. I receive all my health. I receive all my wealth. I receive all my love. I receive all my accomplishment. I receive all my recognition. I receive all my notoriety. I receive all my fame. I receive all my energy back to me. It has my name on it. I got the key and I unlock it for me. I open it up for me. I open it up for me. All roads to me of all the beautiful things, experiences, people, all the beautiful energy, all the beautiful resources are open to me and only me. I'm the one. It has my name. It's meant for me. It has my energetic signature on it. Nobody can fake it. They're saying it's as unique as a fingerprint. It's a fingerprint iris activation code. It's mine. I receive it. I claim it. Is I have it already. I can look around. I heard look around you. Look around you. Look at how you already received some stuff. I don't give a fuck if it ain't nothing but them sheets you sleep on. If that chair you sit on, if the phone, the fucking tablet or the television you walk on, you receive. You have. Let those two worlds come together. That's a quantum leap right there, baby. Noticing what you have and how much you receive, like all these fucking gifts of all these tarot cards that not only did I buy for myself, but different ones from the tribe been sending cards so I could read with you, so I could channel these messages. Look at all the views, look at all the likes, look at all the people on the channel live right now. Like I receive. The roads are open to me. This is the energy. I receive all that I am back to me because I have remembered myself. I have remembered myself. Praise be. This is the energy. Yes, what else God gonna teach you? Three spades. Okay, what you gonna learn today is all that pain equals all this gain. We've talked about it before. There's a universal law that says it can only go up as far as it went down. It's time for your upswing, baby. It's time for your upswing, baby. I love it. Well, let's see what else. Spirit has already shown you the importance of being strong, being courageous, that you have to attract. You've already learned that. You already learned the importance of cleansing your space, cleansing your energy, and keeping your physical environment cleansed of any ill will and fake fucks. Spirit has already shown you that you are a source of good fortune, that you materialize things, that you can materialize things easily for others as well as for yourself. Spirit has already showed you that what you put out comes back. So it's a good and beautiful thing when you pour magic miracles and blessings that are deserved on worthy people. So thank you. I want to stop right now and just channeling said, yeah, you can thank them. So channeling said, I should take this moment to thank you for pouring your magic miracles and blessings on me and this channel and this purpose that I offer. We're so thankful and grateful for the growth on our channel, for the fact that you always show up. Trust and believe. When you keep showing up, I keep seeing your name, and trust and believe I remember the names and your little handles on here. I see you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you because you see me. Okay. What else Spirit said? Spirit said, you already now you have your spirit, your grounding, and your stability, and you know you are supported on this physical plane. That was a lot of the reason also why you were allowed to have these experiences. so that you could be there with it, right? If you didn't have these weird fucked up experiences, you wouldn't know how protected you are. You wouldn't know how safe you are. You wouldn't know how much you can trust in source, and this universe is constantly conspiring in your favor. But you know, because you had these fucked up ass experiences with these crazy ass people that really screwed themselves up, and they thought they got away with something from you, but oh, it was all held in your reserve, and now you just unlocked it and you received it because you was like, yeah, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Just, I'm gonna give them back to you, God. I don't want them in my hands no more. You can have them back. Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. Because ain't nobody home for that shit. Okay. Yes. What else, Spirit, do they you have for my beautiful love and peace and happiness? Try it. Well, you have the angel aura, baby. You're being recognized as an earth angel. Happiness, beauty, and joy. Your beauty, like people are going to be like, oh my God, you're glowing. What are you doing different? You look so different. What are you doing different? Yeah, absolutely. They're going to see you. A lot of compliments coming your way. Each one of these compliments are being spoken through a human mouth because spirit doesn't speak through human mouths, and they've been telling you energetically, and they just want you to hear it with your physical 3D ears as well. Praise be. I love that energy. What else do we have for you? Okay, Spirit said bloodstone, courage, vitality, and energizing. Just like with this 10 of diamonds energy, hunty. I love it. So just like when you had this period of time where your sleep was off and it served your best interest, and you still had all the energy to do with all the things that you've been doing that you used to need a whole solid 8 hours for, and now you did that on 3, like legit. Notice that you don't require as much recharging because your connection to source is so pure. You charge while you're awake, you charge while you're conscious. Most people have to sleep to charge up. But the tribe is a self-regenerating energy. Why? Because the way you are with source, baby, you are source. You are source. Source is not something external from you. You are source, and you know that your human consciousness is sort of a extension of that in a pointed of point of focus. You are in a point of focus of expressing the divine as this human experience. That's fucking magical, baby. When you get that and you see that and you really fucking know that, then you really get it that the whole universe is constantly conspiring in your favor. And it doesn't matter. Because if you trip and fall, you'll trip and fall into a fucking gold mine, a diamond mine, a bag of money, a perfect lover's arms. They just showed me the K drama where in every K drama, like somebody is stumbling and then the lover catches them in this beautiful embrace, and then they stare longingly into each other's eyes. So, if you do fall, just trust and believe that, honey, it's gonna be a soft landing. You'll be good. Yeah. Okay. What else Spirit got for you? Opalite, Jack of Clubs energy. They're going to be giving you that gotta take a dump urge, baby. The gotta take a dump urge means it's go time. The shit is aligned and all the co creative elements are ready. This is when the cake is cooled, it's been frosted, it's been decorated. Everything is on it. You can have a slice on your plate now. Oh, yeah, it's your cake and you gonna eat it too. What do you know? It's funny the way that fucking works. Why did they even make that saying? I should look up why they made that saying because that's like one of the stupid sayings that people have. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Well, what the fuck? It's my cake. What you mean I can't have it and eat it too? The cake is mine. You already said it was mine. And a cake is meant to be eaten. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with it? Sit on it? Just throw it in the garbage? You want me to put the cake down in the garbage disposal? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to eat the shit. Crazy? And they call us crazy because we know we source. Because we know our magic and miracles are real in our life. Like, boy, girl, they better go somewhere with that shit. Ha! The diamond. Did I say you were going to trip and fall into a diamond mine? And then the diamond showed up here. Praise be. I love this energy. Absolutely. Purity, truth, and perfection. I love that the dime is on the Ace of Hearts card, because there again goes that self love energy. That is your connection to your pure joy. That is your connection to source. That is your I am source. I know source because I be source. And I'm just, sort of a facet of source. Just like the diamond has many facets, and that's what makes it blingy. You're one of those facets that makes it blingy, right? Expressing as this human experience. You and I are source. All of us are source, expressing as this human experience. This is why we don't get mad at the assholes and the connivers and the fucking manipulators and the backstreet brujas. We let them do what the fuck they want to, because guess what? They're also an expression of source, expressing from that human experience for the purpose of your awakening into your empowerment so you can reclaim. And every time that happens with another one of us, like, it's that much more close to singularity contained within one, which just keeps growing, which eventually in this human experience, now this is far down the road, they saying it's far down the road, but duality won't be necessary. When enough humans, when enough humans reclaim their singularity, why you choke me up at that exact moment? But they say when enough humans reclaim their singularity, the duality will not be necessary on this earth any longer. Duality came as an experience. The duality came as an experience. All those evil assholes were here so you could see your true colors. Like, how would we know that you were the earth angel that they already said you are being pronounced to be? You are being shown to be recognized as, if you didn't have these little evil minions running around here. Like, legit. It's part of duality. But they're saying the duality came. Look at the bottom of the deck. It's a jackass. Didn't I tell you they were stupid as fuck for doing that shit? And Father, forgive them for they know what they do. And then Brother Jesus need to come on, grab their ass because they fucking themselves up. Yeah, there was a jackass. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, the earth angel needs the little minions to figure it out. Human consciousness, once it is developed to a specific point within enough humans, the duality will not any longer be necessary. Because remember, we came from singularity. And the only way I can explain this is the whole Bible example, right? The example that's given in the description that's given in the Bible. Because before the Garden of Eden, all they knew was good. What did they add in? God said, do not eat from the fruit of the tree of good and evil. The only thing they added in was the understanding, the awareness, the human experience of evil. That's where duality became necessary. That's why we have a Lucifer that had to be the counterbalance in the spiritual world of the evil that humans wanted to experience. Well, when humans are finally, as a collective, ready to stop fucking experiencing the evil, then we can return to what we truly are, which is singularity. But I'm being shown that this process will go on and on and on. They're showing me, what's that movie called? It's the Dr. Seuss, and it's the one about all the creatures. And then there's this one, and he got, is it one of them creatures? It has a whole nother planet of beings inside of their ears. They're like the interdimensionality, and because like to ants, you could be God to the ants, right? Fuck. Or Horton hears a who. Horton hears a who. Horton becomes aware of, in this there's a microcosm, a whole nother, thank you, you know it. Horton hears a who. There's a whole nother micro existence, and you're the giant to them, and you're God in their, from their perspective, right? So they're showing me that even though on earth that non-duality will one day become unnecessary, the duality will become unnecessary and will return to singularity, that it might still be going on other dimensions, on other planes of existence where the duality still may be necessary. But the duality, like they say, this is perfect, thank you, that is a perfect explanation. So they said, yeah, all waters return to the ocean. Yes, it was a speck on a flower, thank you. And Horton Hears a Who. If you haven't watched Horton Hears a Who, you might want to go watch that kid cartoon. It was actually got some real deep spiritual insight in it if you can watch it from that mindset. But yeah, tell the DJ bring it back. Let's keep going. They said, okay, Four of Diamonds with Malachite, transformation, openness, and love. Listen, this transformation is beautiful. Oh, thank you. They said the DJ brought it back. The DJ said yes. So you needed all the duality. You needed the evil ones. Otherwise, who and what you are, you couldn't have made the choices you made, which made you what you are. Right? So this is why you don't have to be angry or resentful towards the ones that try to get at you or overcome you or steal what the fuck was yours. Like they didn't hurt anyone but their self. It's the weight in the gym to build the muscle. It's the shadow to show the light. Like yeah, they say because in the beginning it was all light, and then God created the darkness of the night and the night luminaries to light the night sky. Right? It was all light. The light is the singularity. The darkness was when they became aware of the evil. Right? Now it wasn't all good. It was good and bad. Lord of mercy. Exactly. And Lord does have mercy because all waters eventually return to the ocean. Whether they became raindrops, whether they became streams, whether they went into the fucking water recycling facility or into a bottled water that you drink. At some point, all the waters return back to the ocean. It may take a while from the top of the Himalayan Alps to get their way all the way back down to the ocean. Lord of mercy, it might take a while. They might have to go through the earth, all sorts of different shit. But just like that, the human experience, and they're giving me human. They want me to show that freaking card. I should have kept it out. They want me to show that card again because what they were pointing out that I did not give word to because I was busy channeling it. The way I was channeling it was the hues. The hues. There's something in that. The hues, the colors, the different colors, right? Cause I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show your true colors. Hue, man, the hue of color. The hue of color. Well, your hue of color is looking like angel aura. It's looking like diamond. It's looking like opal light. It's looking like angel aura. Baby, I love the way this message is coming through. This is gorgeous. I'm glad the spirit had me to bring this second spread out with this other deck of cards. What you haven't seen yet, what you still yet to see, we have the 10 of hearts is your final happy ending, right? Snowflake obsidian. Okay. What you've yet to see yet is the harmony and trust with another person that reciprocates it, where there's ease and flow with the six of spades. What you've yet to see yet is the 10 of wands with the smoky court. Okay. What you've yet to see is these motherfuckers let you go. They still want you. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you've yet to see it. Queen of hearts, aquamarine. Okay, the benefit of going with the flow. Oh, when things get rough, I heard when things get tough, the tough get going. Okay. And then I also heard, yeah, because it's rather than fighting endings, you receive them. And so you haven't necessarily seen all the benefits of that yet. Okay. And you haven't yet also seen all the benefits of all the things you've been speaking into existence rather than speaking out of existence. I heard the universe has so much more for you. Yeah. And it's keep guiding you there on what to do. Absolutely. Also, do you remember the 21st night of September? Okay. So September 21st could be something. And also, so September is going to contain something because in earth, wind, and fire, Lord of mercy, and earth, wind, and fire, those elements, earth, wind, and fire, the elements. There's something here for you in that, Lord of mercy. What an empowering, what a beautiful and thorough message Spirit had given us this time. Like, I'm so grateful to have received this message. There was so much in it, so much meat and potatoes. You clearly like meat and potatoes like me. You clearly like meat and potatoes like me, because otherwise you wouldn't be on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because this is a meat and potatoes channel. Some people just offer hors d'oeuvres. You know what I'm saying? Some people just offer dessert. Some people just offer you alcohol on their channel. But you like meat and potatoes. You want something that's nourishing. You want that comfort food. You want something that heals your soul and nourish your body, heart, and mind. So at this time, I'm going to give you a yes or no answer to your personal yes or no question. Formulate it in the first way it came through, because that was your highest self showing you, because your highest self already knows the answers that's about to come out of this card deck, whether it's yes or no. Now, yes or no doesn't mean good or bad. So leave all those judgments out of here. Practice that in your personal life too. It's just an experience. It doesn't mean that it's a good one or a bad one. And when you leave it to a maybe, well, maybe, you'd be surprised what could show up. But let's see. Is the answer yes or no at this time for my tribe? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this channel with somebody who you know would appreciate this. Thank you for being what you're being, where you're being it, and how you're being it. I love you for that. I appreciate it. Okay. The answer today is no. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, I'm so thankful and grateful for you, beautiful presence. Have another fantastic day. I trust you do. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Oh, really? They want me to do this part live? Okay. On screen. Okay, here we go. 감사합니다. Gracias, little baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out. Mwah.